Noosh. All right, let's go. I have a bottle of water. And I think I'm ready. Alright. Hello everyone, it is I, your local friend Fox. We gotta continue my trial. I think last time we were finished the first trial, and I assume that we will go investigate more right now. And also the summary for the last trial is there's some suspicious from the lady, the lunch lady. Like, her testimony is not add up at all. There's a time gap between when she were watching crime scene and the time when she arrests the suspect. I think that's what it is. I almost completely forgot. Yeah, basically the biggest mismatch is the time between her watching the suspect and time when she arrests the suspect. It's a too big of a gap. I think it should be takes 5 minutes, but she said she immediately catch the suspect. Where if it take 5 minutes to get there, the suspect will have left the crime scene. There's also some clue here and there, but I don't really remember them. There's some new clue here and there, but it doesn't lead to something big for now. All we know right now is I don't remember, but yeah, all we know right now, she's suspicious. She's sus. Alright, let's go. Mr. Reich? What? Are trials always like this with you? Pretty much. Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seems to get there. Pretty much. Except today we are swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. Yeah. Yo, telat menit gak ngaruh. Ya gak ngaruh kok. Aku baru mulai. By the way, hi Atsu. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? That's right. Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Ah, this guy. Biasanya They say you show a red cloth so bull, it's fire up its temper. That's what they called me when I was young, and at least. Officer Marshal. So I come to take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got to home ranch lockdown title that are front in enemy territory. Halo Fox, gimana kabar? Amankah setelah kemarin dapat luck berlebih? Aman. Aku stay di rumah seharian. Hari ini juga. Nggak juga sih, tadi aku belanja bentar buat kebutuhan rumah. That hard to sleep out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I have seen last 2 days have been really on ads. Don't you got enough on your plane without worrying about other people? Comparatively, you could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Dan yang aku kerja di rumah, work from home. Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Oh yeah, there's something to do with she wearing a scarf. You don't say, don't that just be it all. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many times. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. The day you arrest her? Balik laptop, udah ngobrolin apa ini break? Ini bener-bener baru habis lanjutannya dari trial terakhir kali. Rasanya kapan aku trial main game ini ya? Jadi masih baru selesai trial. Jadi gak banyak kelewatan kok. At the award ceremony that afternoon, ads were censored too, I recall. What does that mean? The photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Mr. wasn't mistaken. Huh. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Right? If it takes sauce, I can hook you up with some fried ribs. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Oh, we immediately continue the trial, I see. Alright, let's see. I'd like to resume. What's up? They just keeps looking over the prosecution. Eh? That's worth? Is something wrong, Miss Ratsworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That fourth bro, those grinding teeth, those worry eyes. What the hell happened? What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is dead. It can't be. This can't happen. Huh? What is going on? Well, then I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me. Knock knock. Who's there? Hey? What's with this guy? A strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Hey, daddy. Hey, the temperature rose 57 degrees when that man came in. He just came in? Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you! Who? Huh? Oh, sorry I'm late. Gee, the roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, huh? And G, how you been? 3 months these days? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You were Edward Dad or something? No. Oh, hello. No, I've been busy. Oh, busy, swimsy, Aji, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Aji? Oh, wait. It's not for Edward, it's for the judge. Seems like he's sitting in for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very right. Sorry, but who are you? So you are right, though. The attorney. I have heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little warning giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all be swimming together sometime. Jolly. Little wordy? Mr. Roy, you don't know the district chief of police? Oh! The big boss police! Yeah! Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Name is Gan, Damon Gan. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Hey, what are you doing here? To what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? His handsome though for a police chief. Oh, he's not bad. He got the drip. I like his drip. Well, it's worried here. Look at the poor fellow. What's Edward have to do with him? Yeah. I just thought I'd help out bringing this. The red scarf? No. Muffler. So Mr. wasn't just saying things. When the crime occurred, Miss Guy really was wearing that muffler. And that, what's with the photo then? What's with the photo? What's that face? But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On a little worded car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. Yeah, you're the thief. What's this? It looks like a knife holder. Oh wait, no, it's the knife seat. Yeah, the sweet split. Oh wait, huh? Oh wait, it's not a seat. It's an actual sweet blade. Oh, it's a different knife. Quite perplexing this. Soalnya aku sambil daily game ya, jadi gak akan terlalu fokus. Gak apa-apa, santai aja. feel free to do something else. Anything else. Gak usah izin, gak apa-apa. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edwards, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are these lax, how do you expect us to do our job? No, wait a minute, Worthy. I have no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, it's there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had hid in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel, but you are the person in charge. I expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. Huh? This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Wow, wow, and they immediately call it a blunder. Wow. The courts accept this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor. Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me? I wonder. Yes, well, if I cut my finger, Mr. Reich, I wouldn't be able to point my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up, open it. Oh my god, it's automatic. But I have to open it manually. Well, it's kind of laggy. What? Don't kill me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. Huh. And this dark red stained blood? Huh. Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tack attached. Is that got something to do with our evidence? This does not excuse the action of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure things, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. What are you planning? What is going on? This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Huh, okay. There was a murder at the police department? Detective? Wait, a different murder? That's hush-hush information, Aji. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait, there's another murder? Wait a second. You said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Anyway, we are at the department where we're all the flustered as you might well assume. We are in the middle of the top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed in the same time in 2 different places. Hey. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your question focused on the case at hand. Alright. Why we doing this? Excuse me? Spatial? Hard to come by this particular night anywhere else. Huh. Might that special thing build this little tech? Oh, sorry, Raito, but I can't say that now. Not that. We have established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now that why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that's going on that department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Waito. Why you keep saying about everything? Maybe there's something about the knife will give us a clue. Examine that knife while we can. Waito. Waito? You call me Waito too? Huh. I think we're at the piece of falling into that place. I should try presenting that the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. So, how were things done at the department? Wait a minute. Huh. Victim's memo found in the Peraturan 67S122. And that tag is SL92, right? It's not the other way around, right? SL92. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code, yeah. DL6 maybe? Maybe it's a case number? Yeah! Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should get the code again. Don't remember where, but yeah, feel like you've seen that before. So SL92. Is there anything about this autopsy report? A single stab wound was found. .5-inch knife. Wait, there's nothing to do with his mascot yet. 712, 1712 to 21. ID 584289. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, the Yabada. Oh, she's just joking. Is there anything on the back? Cannot say what's on that. $580. Is there anything else I can do? What a boring strap. Rex says something about a clue that stumbled him all of this time. But I don't know. I don't know what. Alright, let's press on. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, right, told my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Okay. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact! Surprising! Isn't it, Achi? I'm at a loss for words. And that perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Eh? Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could have. Why so? I suppose I could have. But if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Okay. Do I really have one chance? Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim was died. We know about this too, when and where, but how? Yeah, we can say like Of course, he's stabbed by the Swiss knife, but exactly where and how? Well, how was the detective killed? How was the killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in Force call stabbing with a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. We're cooking. Alright, this translator doesn't know what to do. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. It seems like I'm going to have pressed this a bit harder. The time of the crime, 5:15. Huh. 5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? I don't think so. This is my gut feeling, but I'd say there's 0.001% chance that of happening. Chief Gap, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of the police. I can't just say anything I please, right though? You understand? Try to understand, right though? Right. Everyone calling me Whiter now. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties to the two murders together. Wherever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? I cannot really see. Oh, thank you. Now I can see a little bit. What was it doing there? On the exhaust car? I'll be better check this knife out. Oh wait, you're back. You just got back. Can I see that photo again? SL92. What about this shoes? There's like maybe a code? Nay. What is it? What is it? Three minutes after Edward parked his car. If only he has held up a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught in this whole affair. Perhaps. It just goes to show you never know what will happen when you run a yellow light. There's nothing behind it. Ah. 76S 12-2. Wait, when was the right place? Anything about the clue that bugging her? Him. Oh yeah, this one. That conversation. Unless there is an evident proof of connection between this knife and good man. Alright, let's try. It is! Okay, nice. Wait a second. Ah, at last! An honest goodness objection! This knife. This has to be something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? An honest to goodness. What do you mean from Aji? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9 too. And this is important? Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the victim's body. What's this? 6 minus 7S 12-2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Eh? Upside down? SL9! Oh my god! SL9? So that's 221? Wow, okay. Okay. Alright. What's up, me cave? Damn, that's good. I know it's gonna be something to do with the memo, but damn, okay. Yeah, it's SL9. The printed name on the memo makes it looks like it right side up. But turn it around, and what do you get? SL9. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. Wait a minute. So, maybe Goodsman went to the prosecutor's office to talk about that knife? Well, Chief. Well, I guess that cat's out of the bag. You win, right though? I win? What game is this guy playing? The knife was an evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Eh? So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence to say, was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, a little wordy. It was a murder weapon. As it happened. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Oh, it's not from this case? So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Now what? That was a bad day for the department. Scary coincidence, eh? Huh? What now? It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So 221. It's the day. It's the day of the murder. What's Goodsman want to tell us? Yeah, it's the day, 221. Is there anything different if I press on? No. So what we are doing here? What are we doing? It's not Ling. First, the note. Huh. It's not official Ling, so there's this here case, so I can't talk much about it. So the prosecutor's office. I have to prove again. In a case. Was an evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any state to do an investigation. Can I see anything? Yeah, the blood color is not bright red. I think it's old. It's really old. So this knife, the Edward knife, is the actual knife. Still the actual knife who killed Goodsman. But what is this about? What are we doing here? Yes, but on the day of the murder. So it was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? It was evidence from a case long since solved. It's a solved evidence. And it was found in the exhaust pipe on Edward's car. What is going on? Why that never has something to do with this case? Why Goodsman write that note? Why there's anything to do with that? Solid. What else? What have we need to prove? We know, all we know right now, the memo. The memos have the same code with the knife case tag. Ah. This looks pretty innocent. Wait, yeah, there's also date, right? Hey. How you can say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of the police. Can say just anything I please. If you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. We already proved with the memo, right? The upside memo? No. Ah, what is it? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Hmm. So there's another mystery that in the photo she wasn't wearing her muffler, but on the day on police awarding, she was wearing her muffler. Or the game purposely made you stare at him. Blah blah blah. Yeah, here's the police chief. And somehow Edgeworth doesn't really like him. And he bring us a new evidence. Wait, is there something to do with his answering his question? Wait, like questioning him, those 3 questions? Now we save scum. I think it's gotta be it, right? I cannot really think anything what to do with the knife. I want to get those 3 questions again. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. How the victim was killed, and he just answered what they call a stabbing with a knife. But that switchblade is not the evidence. I want to know where exactly the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak for where the corpse was found. God damn it. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room. In the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room. You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, right though? I can't say I have heard of it. I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. When the victim died. So when did the murder at the police department occur? Well, my boy, you gotta love this. It leads to nothing. So it's a new information that the victim on the department police killed in the evidence room. And we know it's from stab. That's not the only thing that was exactly the same. There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Similarities between the cause of death. It's also the detective. Oh, it's a time. So yeah, let's give him. The same thing is written on the knife's tag. Now we know it's somewhat connected, but I don't know what to do after this. This was an evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So on the department room, someone stole this knife. Someone somehow bring it all the way to the prosecutor office. All the way to the prosecutor office, and they killed the victim, two victims. Saya aku video dulu ya, nanti aku nonton pertanyaan. Oke, Azu, thank you so much. Huh. And they kill the victim at the same time. I have no idea. Was it in fact a mirror weapon? Nice, nice. So we know the victim body is also in the evidence room. Cause of that by stabbing, but we don't have the evidence what knife stabbed the victim. We also know it's also detective, and when the victim died at 5:15, exactly the same, like Goodsman. Didn't he mention that his testimony just now? This now was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the apartments. Oh wait, this is new? There's a connection between the two cases. Happy? Happy we just got handed our ticket to go town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage, and we can get Gen to testify about the details. We continue. Wait. Oh, wait, this is new. The defense position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Yeah. Heh, you don't say. Well, out with it, righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seems to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two makes a good pair. It took my man 2 days to find out what you do this right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? It's that easy? Why would we have Cass? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Alright. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I may as well try to get what I can out of him. Oh, wait. Oh, everything in this is interesting. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh, you want to know that, do you? Do you? Haha. Criminal Affairs, Division 1. The detectives responsible for homicide cases. Oh, the same division as Gumshoe. Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too. It's almost like serial killer was after a homicide detective. Except the serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking. Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe is the next on the list. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can be a coincidence. And that knife, what was it doing there? I better check this knife out. Wait, I want to ask the other. The victim ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who is it from that. Of course not, you won't tell me their name after all. Well, we'll keep it a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't getting your hopes up. The number is... It's Goodsman! That's Goodsman! And we have to remember this. It drives me nuts. A2? Well, right. Does it tell you anything? It's Goodsman! That's Goodsman ID! What? Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does! I think. Meaning... it has to be what I think it is. Yeah! But what does this mean? That's a good question. But what does that mean? It's happened on the exact same time. Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID numbers of the detective was murdered at the police department. Tell us something. What does it tell you? That's the same thing. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on a prom night. No, it's just I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both gun blazing like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, you are. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Vido. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman ID number is 58-42189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from this earlier. That started with A2's. I forgot it. The number shift police gave us was 58-42189. Wait a second, Mike. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 IDs numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, Oh, sharp as attack, Righto, sharp as attack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So, what we are saying is the same person was killed at the same time? And in a completely different location? Order, Sif. What does this mean? No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's a top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. No, just wait a second, Worry. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Misrat's word, they are yours. Eh? What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you to the Oh no! Oh, that police officer! No! Strong man, him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But the officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Guzman, murdered at the police department evidence room. Miss Radford, the victim's name is written on the top of the report. Oh, why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worry. But sir, you could have submitted the report this morning to the court as evidence. Then no such luck this time, Worry. Or I should say, unworry. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright. Huh. Oh, well, it's a rule 2. Unregistered evidence present must be revealed to the case on trial. And how this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in a court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proved in court. I see. I see. Now Reich has proved it. He used it as a weapon? Damn. That guy's smart. That the connection was just proven by right over here. Good job, Rhino, my boy. He set me up. No. No. No, Edgy. It seems we have came to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worry, But with all those rumors, you were in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence of my part. Mr. Edward, please, just give me 1 day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You bet get the result this time, really. You have profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edward. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious on this history of this court. I will grant a further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edward? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Wow. Wow. This episode, all of this episode just to set Edward. Wow. Okay. Okay, we have to investigate now. Mr. Wright, so... Wait, hold on, I need to drink. What's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh. Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor parking lot and the police department evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Yeah. Well, that's what we are going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it. Gus is in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? Huh. I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Back to this place. Not the police department, okay? You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, I think it's only our victim was killed in the evidence room. No biggie. So how they know there's a murder there? How they know there's a victim there? And who they just arrest? Besides, my sister will never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the silver secretary was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. It's just, we're both professional at what we do, and I trust her. Big word from a high school student. She's really smart for us high school though. Well, whether there was a blood on the floor or not, the water on that oil drum washed it all away. You know the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that green for? This situation calls one thing, and that's luminal testing fluid. I think I heard that fluid before. Luminal? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? What do I have to do with it? I'm a minor, I can't even drink yet. We are testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. It's for see the result. You had an extra pair of those things? To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Just like this, see? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find out some blood stains. Nothing there. No, I see something. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing a real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But that doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's up odd about this scientifically? The amount of blood, it's just a drip. There should be a lot of blood, judging by the amount of blood that the shoe was stepped on. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there's a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at the blood on the sole, right? It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans where we find the blood stain, okay? Thank you. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Thanks. Yeah, and the stuff's pretty handy too. I saved out my allowance to buy that. Damn, is that expensive? We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out the light of day. It feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it? I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. Oh, you again. I wonder what that flute on yours will be react to a nice daily box. Miss Star? You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you too. Hey! This day old daily box is on the house. Wait, it's the day old? Sorry, it's just that kind of lid in doesn't really get my mouth watering. I'm kinda hungry right now, to be honest. Alright, what you do here? You certainly put me in a strike spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that... I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied to the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even the place I witnessed the event from the what's different, I still saw what I saw. I saw the prosecutor's guy stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear on my honor as detective, she stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Which photo? So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, They cough it up. Cough it up. They confess. They babble like babies. You know. I mean, it seems like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it, yeah. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouth of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen. I see, you're good at that. Huh. Oh, and I thought there's some gotten food poisoning from your lunches. Watch your mouth. And you were let go. Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if this prim and proper prosecutor hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because that case, the SL9 incident. Oh, of course it's connected. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... The SL9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was to transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over, not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? It's not over yet? But I thought it's done. The police said so. Just tell me more. What else? What else we can... How about this photo? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime. You went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole in my testimony, as it were. 5 minutes weren't the problem, Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I have had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. Oh. TSL9. Jimin TSL9. Since nothing to do with the bottle. Oh wait, Emma Sky. That's pretty good. How do I make her talk more about SL9? Oh, finally. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We are nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh, I like her dream back then. Oh, I like that costume a lot, actually. And is that good, man? The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never find the decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a short, made-up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out of job. And you were one of those? Myself and the one other person you know well. Could be Jake Marshall. He as well? Oops, I mean the police department security detail officer Jake Marshall. Oh, he got demoted. As a professional detectives, we investigate that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. Then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we are after now. Wait, that makes me think he is not the murderer. But she might as well could be. Komata na. And no one up in their fancy office can stop us. Wait, those lenses you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lenses in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find a new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie, what? It seems like you are serious about investigating this case. Yes. A steak? Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know certain a guy might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Oh, it's for Officer Marshall. Oh wait, he was Detective Marshall and now he is Officer Marshall. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your... Are you his... Are you going on? What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister to cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister. It made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We are putting the past to rest, as it were, nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. God damn, that looks great. I'm hungry. Lunchland. Can you? Oh. Olympic team. There's a detective. Mike doesn't have a driver license? Damn. Damn. What is that? There's an airplane. The same, I think. So we got nothing to... I think there's nothing to do with Miss Star. What about Lena Sky? Didn't Miss Gant say they arrested the suspect in the police department murder? Right. We have to know who the second suspect. Well, there was a vicious murder of the detective down the police department. And yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Well, first thing first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound that set on investigating, but don't mess up or we couldn't wind up dead. I don't anyone want more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. The chief of the detective. What? Tell no one outside the police department. No, I told that to that old lady at the restaurant and everything. Someone's getting a demotion. I know. Clearly use dry ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure. Writing a novel. That's the mascot. There's a little change from the one outside. Detectives are running around so fast they are blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So the detective room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here is. It's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Alright. It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station from the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. Oh, it sure seems that way. Oh, what's wrong? It's those cacti. They are so pricky, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yup. We don't need to examine. Oh. We have to examine. Let's just walk in. The one open. You thought it to be open? I think we need someone's permission to get in there first. Huh. So we have to investigate. Looks like there's video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It's a recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went and out of there. See. Texas. A lasso rope? Looks like it's set up to trap something. Trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. What? Oh, wait. Why there's a lasso there? So the swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went through here, the castle will follow forward. Ouch. So I'd say it'd be more of yeah myself. That's a real cactus. Yippies, the sure are pricky. They must be a real deal. I would think just one big one will be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister actually. How so? It says in a cold, frigid style, with spines pointing in every direction, just like her. I'm not sure I see the resemblance. It's more like attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. It looks like more a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What's that called again? A punchy? A pounchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Well, maybe that wasn't it. A poncho. But I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Huh, so that whole thing is for recording. And we don't meet the guy. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please! Huh? Wasn't that... One stick lads, please! Oh, it's you! Detective, don't you? Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm busy, man. What I really like need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. It's so innocent. Now it's no time for despair. I've caught out our criminal. Now we have just the evidence. The criminal? You mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yeah, who is it? And you caught it? You're the one who caught it? It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything is topsy-turvy. But Detective Gunshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak once, pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later, him! It's a guy! You run off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Let's go then. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they cut off the person who stabbed the Detective Goodsman, didn't they? Yeah. I guess they did. Best not to go far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Out. What was that? Sir, that was... I'm saying, me. A perpetrator. I'd say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I say. Oh, geek. Aye, greetings, sir. What's wrong with your arm, actually? Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but it's besides for anywhere in the premiers. I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Officer Mickey, sir, the guard here at the detention center. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm the little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this? Wait. He isn't he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Or Professor Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Huh? Huh? What? No. No way. No, I don't believe this guy did it. No. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. Sir. How I can hear fine, Officer Miskins. Had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because the evidence keep in the evidence room, sir. No, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Yep. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. What is that animation? What is that? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went right. I saw red. I blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? My ass, what happened to your head? Sir, there's no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on the head. Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and not the one at prosecutor's office. First thing first. Tell us how hurt your hand. You hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, I think you should just confess. But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, tell the truth, sir, when it happened. When the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. The detective pointed a knife? And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. It was Goodman who pointed knife. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, I'm in shock. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruceman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't like at me the sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as murderer victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well, and at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. This is not a victim, Detective Goodman. Well, sir, if I had to label him as stranger or total stranger, then I'll say he leans so heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department, void of light, or other creature comforts. Hey? I don't know any detective. I see. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here more confused than I am. What an interesting story. Do you know this? I'm scared of night, sir. It's okay. That is, sir. That's right, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream when I was. And similar acting to the knife. I guess he'd been through a lot. Oh. Do you know about SLI? I'm sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edward, sir. Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edward. Huh. So he became the suspect, but there's no way it's him. Ain't no way it's him. So he was passed out in the evidence room. Waking up, his hand was cut. And he became the suspect. We do have that. That's from the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up. If this is a dream, you better wake up right now. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it. What's that? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card. That card was comes off with all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I better pry into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is you remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room as the man to show me his ID card. But that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked the Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at me. Do unto the others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Oh. Oh. Right. So, Officer Mickens, why was... You mean... Now Officer Mickens didn't know Detective Goodman. The victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In the other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. if this body just disappeared from the evidence room. We don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That's it. I did say something along those lines. Huh, but you still end up here. They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they say. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Yeah! From the security camera. The crime I swore to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on tape. And you waited now to tell us this? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, sir. I had offered my bet. I had offered my bets. I don't deserve it. No, thanks. I have my own. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, nani. Now we have to move to... We have to examine this? No? Oh, I have to go here first. Hey, Mr. Wright, looks who's standing at the chief detective desk. It's Police Chief Ken. And you are sure this all? Hmm? You know that what it means if there's anything missing? Sir, I'm not sure it's most likely total perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat's cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We scored the place again, sir. The chief of detective looks like a little flustered. Right up, my boy. How you been? Swim much? He loves swimming, huh? Oh, Chief Gan, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you shouting him, Mr. Wright? Alright. What do you want? Mr. Edwards going to be okay? Is Mr. Edwards going to be okay? Oh, worry? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like inquisition. Well, yep, well, they had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Court Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Vito? Von Karma. A legend, he was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it, so he has caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, prosecutor's office in a bit turmoil, you might say. Why they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. Huh. Yeah. I mean, the side effects pretty big. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed in their turf too. I mean, they're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in the two locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Ryder, I can't give all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all hiding secrets. I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job, just keeping the tip of Detective Strap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh, you saw that? Oops. I wonder what it was that he wanted Chief Detective to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Huh. What do you think about SL9? Nothing. Or the dancing blue badger. Who's dancing blue badger? I guess there's nothing to do. Right? Or this. Or this. Nothing. Huh. Still have to find Officer Marshall. She's still here. So this was class is today as it was yesterday. I'm sure it still be as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here. I'm sure he's doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. There's nothing suspicious. There's nothing here. Naya. Nai. Where do we go now? There must be something we can show to him. Nothing to say about that as well. Huh? Should we find Gumshoe? How do we find Gumshoe? Is he on the other side? No. Where do we go? Is there anything that we can examine here? He'll sue you. And he'll win for sure. No, that's a bad idea. Now there's a mark there. What is she actually do? I wonder. I feel like there's something more I can do with him. That guy who can't seems to still out there, the busy one. Do we need to find anyone else? That's Goodsman deck. They wanted me to check it over anything that might be a clue. To look away every last piece of garbage in that trash can. Nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not. Well, except for this. Huh? Wow. Sure, I didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item, did the detective something? Huh. What do I do? Which one is good man? And I don't see trash can. It's the date of the murder. ID, haha, item lost. Oh, permission to enter? Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come. Help, why don't you ask me for help? I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. No, Rido. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need an investigator after all. Rido, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them 50, no problem. So, go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart content. Knock yourself out. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't see him as a bad guy. He just want to make sure, like, the police department name is not get hurt as well at his job. And for you here, you can borrow this. Oh hey, that's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes sir, it's an honor. Nice. You just run along and do your best. Now later folks. Hehe, it looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes sir, because sir, we get to go into the evidence room now. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Beep. Howdy partners, well, that's me, my bambina, skies go gray. Officer Marshall, why does it has to be him? But what does it have to be him to look for? As you may surmise, this is my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That'll better be a sheriff's badge into this parts. Yeehaw? Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little good doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader is on again. Ah. While we are here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with your humbres. You are busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us humbres. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter. I say a little prayer. Ah. Alright. Here, Miss can give you this. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. Oh, so Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just was straight on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Oh yeah, Mister. What's this? What's wrong? The fella steak lungs. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Pamela, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like it's willing to talk. Alright. How's your marshal? If you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. Send it to job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, ours are making at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy, I've been getting his name wrong and call him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But since I got demoted to detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:50 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway in the back my steed Zippy. Look, he was riding down the highway on this horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. This newfangled machine do a bang job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take too much Kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next year's steak, you know? Huh. Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide pointer on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL 9 incident with you, Miss Star. With Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the records books, but it smelled like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there's to it. What kind of case was it, anyway? We heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better not of knowing, Bambina. And well, that case is officially dead. That case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? Day of our case? That's right. Evidence transversal. That's what was talking about transversal too. Huh. I don't know what maybe 2 of the machines here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, me and machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my sticks. The easiest one to understand are these security cameras. Those are the ones that most always are making suspension. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every hours. An officer we can send to recruitment, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're security guard and you're recon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Those cards reader by the door. The card reader slips record every ID card that passed through. 7777? What? It's the ID card record. Hey! I've seen that somewhere before. There's Goodman ID there. Sorry, but man, I can't show you more than that. Huh. I haven't heard wherever this is related to the case yet. Mr. Right, I saw a number that record just now. I've seen the number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transversal thing is about? We keep all the evidence from solved case in this room. They are kept here under the presiding detective supervision for 2 years. We can re-investigate them if it turns out there was a mistake. See? So, what happened to the evidence of 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county research department. That's what we call transversal. We do it every February. See now. Transversal, it's like a funeral for all cases. 2 years after the case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reported again, never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Huh. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was the underground in the parking lot. The number on this, 5842189. Officer Muscle, show us that ID card record again. Yup, there's one at 514. There's also another one at 514. Whose ID number is like quadruple 7? It was just at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cars in the world. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Mickens say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked man to show his ID card. She asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? He suddenly pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Mickens? Alright, comrade. Compare, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. King. I've got an idea. Maybe if I should show this list to the other people with IDs here. Ah, so who else? Is that Mickens? Is that Mickens just right after Goodman? Wait, hold on a second. I need to go to the toilet real quick. All right, hold on a sec. Alright, I'm back. I got a snack with me because I'm so hungry looking at that stick. I got a Pocky. I got it like there's a promo like buy two get buy two get one. So this is the last package. All right. Huh. We go back to Mikins now. Wait, he want to write 5-9. Is that a... He wrote it wrong, and never mind. Oh wait, we can go to evidence room. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is an evidence room. It's really kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This is like a more cute. Nah, sorry, Mr. White. You can't scare me. Gumshoe? Whoa! Sorry, I thought you were ghosts. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Oh, she smacked Gumshoe. So, is it true what I heard? Well, please try servants. Yeah, it's true. Oh, the police. Of course, can. Will anyone make me bargain for me? Actually, I was put in charge of investigation today. Oh, they charge you now? What's for a day? Yeah, guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for a day. Hey, thanks. First of all, you wanted to have this. Oh, in this room? Damn, we're multitasking now. Okay, simple. So, that's it comes you. You're boss up for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here. I'm in the police department. Alright. But if you're the boss, well, you are alone. Where are underlings? They're using it as a finding to prepare for tomorrow's trial. So nobody got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, Tao. I'm going to take control to put the case to rest. And my own evidence, locker pal. Have the locker in here too? Did I come shoot? Of course, I'm the detective after all. Oh wow. So you got a higher position than Marshall back there. Because Marshall got demoted. Damn. No wonder Marshall got so pissed. No wonder Marshall and Mistar got so pissed. Knowing This gumshoe right here still got his job as a detective. I always believe in the Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happened. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. Okay, I guess it's what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. He was the prosecutor, right? That was the beginning of the end for Mrs. Ashworth. Oh no. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using the ID cards? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already? That sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly, pal. The lock for this locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only lockers we can open is our own. Is that yours? There's multiple doors open. Funny. They look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. Huh. There's up the handle is a sensor. If it's the wrong person to touch it, but you get a saw. If that's what happened, my hand will be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Huh. Huh. So have you eaten yet? This is the ID record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard that rumor, but what's good man? Whoa! What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, isn't it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edwards! Hey? The second number is belong to Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Well, Edgeworth have come to the evidence room. Oh, wow. That's him? Huh? Okay. So it's less than an hour. Wait. 3 minutes after that. Yeah. It's actually right after he went to this room, he went back to the prosecutor's office. Yeah. Damn. Right after he went to this room. Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh. What did you say about this game? But at the same time, he was found dead after that prosecutor office. How does this can happen? Still a big mystery. How he can just suddenly teleport. First big case 2 years ago. Talk more about that. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? It was a murder? A serial killing? A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake and that's what built his case around that to nab him. That put Mr. Edward right in the spotlight and start the rumor mill. Rumors about the fourth evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day, but it was the last job he ever did. Good man. Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SLA incident. Oh, so that's it with knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Are we done with Gumshoe now? What else? It was chosen separately on the day of the award ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the blue badger away for a while. Hey, why? It was shameful or something like that. Shameful? Damn. I'm so sorry. So somehow it's also related to Edgeworth. Do you know anything about this record? Oh yeah. We have to find Edgeworth. Is he here now? Nah, it's not here. Nah. You know about anything about this ID? No. Who else? Meekins doesn't know. But how? How he know? How he went it? Let's try Meekins again. Why it's so zoom in? Oh wait, we haven't investigated. We haven't investigated at all. Wait, how we get there? I forgot to investigate. Actually investigate. Sure. Oh, that's for the airport case. Wait, this one is close. Blood? Wait, after... We'll check it after this. Oh, it's from SL9 as well. Extremely thin rubber glove. Oh, that's Toothman's. Actually, there's much of blood there. Another not evidence. Right, it was transfers all day, right? That's why there's a lot of evidence coming out. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wait, that's the top. No? This looks like a top part. Eh? Which part then? Ah. Okay, that's pretty obvious now. Oh no, not quite. There you go. Okay, that's it. It's a face. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. Kind of understand how it got broken. Yeah, it got smashed. Looks like it smashed on someone's head. Since the dawn of time, two art always been a war against oppression. Oh, you built it here! Well, you might say it's my studio. Ah. Oh my god, actually. Wait! Wait a minute. So you were here as well? At some point? You were here the day before the murder. Now we can use this. Anything else? What about Goodman? Oh wow, there's a lot of them. Pale blue blood. That's a lot. Nothing in the locker. This spree has an infinite amount! Infinite amount of ammo. Oh! There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he flat out the floor. This might be something significant. Hey! That's some interesting stuff you got there, pal. What is this? It's called liminal testing fluid. Where'd you get that stuff that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chip. Where you get this, Emma? I was buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down to the floor plans. Huh. So there's that. Oh, maybe that clothes got something to do? The clothes sticking out? It's yours? You have to have it when they come to take me away. I probably should testify. What? I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? Yeah. I'm counting on you guys, believe me. You can't trust the police. But you are with the police! Said that Mr. Edwards' inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report of the day. Hey? Might help you though. Report? You mean the note written back to that flyer? What the heck is that? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, Mr. Edwards, we were talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you're got a friends like Detective Gumshoe? Yeah. I'm off, pal. Later. I should probably say what Edward has to say too. Yeah. It's finally. Finally. Wait, I kind of want to check. Ah. Is he here? No. Is he here? No. He must be back, right? Right. Oh my god, this take a while actually. Damn. Bellboy? Okay, yes, I apologize. Oh, it's you! Have we met somewhere? Huh? Miss Rashford, I beg your leave so long. Is Edward here? There, standing by the window. A teacup in his hand. Wow, what a fancy. Right. Yes, the hotel bring him tea service? Damn. Yeah, he's rich. Miss Rashford, you are back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. And yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was that helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. Huh. The real info is on the other side, that's weird. Oh my god, this was kind of funny. So this first word, I think his whole thing is really taking a toll on him. If you say that, I don't really blame him. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communication error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay from the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still in the setting prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They give control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief police can. Can do nothing but wait for his results. See. Why? I ask you. Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. Still. Wow, never seen you like this out sorts. I kinda get it why he's like this way, because he's a Fun Karma student. Fun Karma is such a bitch. Alright, let's go to the point. Alright, I better check this down. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edward, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? just before the incident occurred, no less. It seems like no idea. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look me at that like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Huh? Chief of police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped half a year ago. AI 16. He told me he wanted me to keep it in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of stabbing, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case this was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Yeah. Okay. Stupid as always, I thought it has nothing to do with the current case. Okay. So you really went there. I kind of wonder. I think that's quadruple 777 is Mr. Gan himself. He's the chief after all. He's right. It's also just to know in every polite manner. So you said that the SL 911 nothing to do with him. I know you have probably gotta hold some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. Some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. You must be talking about this water bird in that elevator. Okay, Edward, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Kent. Oh, he was the deputy back then. 2 years ago. That old cod. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme method than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood will be on my hand. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science? Huh? Yes, of course. Wait, just today Mr. Baik and I were using this. Liminal testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this. What is that? Amylin powder for taking fingerprints? Oh. It's been chemically treated for better addition. For me? Are you sure? What? We are enemy, you know. Oh my god, Emma, stop being a fangirl. I I will say that today is because I do as you will. As for it, I'm really no need to thank me. Here, take your powder and this fingerprint flyers for everyone involved. Uh, thanks. What about giving this to Detective Gumshoe as well? He doesn't trust Gumshoe for this thing. Yup. Alright. We gotta go head back real quick. Oh, she's not here. Miss Sarah's not here anymore. Alright. No one's here. Kinda feel really bad right now. Last time I went to the police, it started. First, just a finger. A finger? This finger left behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that we'll have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at the glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Sure. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. I'm starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh. How do you do that? With enter, see? Aha, looks like that is the trick. Then the aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh, how do I do that? With E, exciting, I know. Imagine you blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. Wow, it looks like fun. It might really take some getting used to. It's fine, it won't go on up your nose or anything. Just pour the powder on the tip and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. I guess I better give it a try. Huh. How big is it? Oh, I think it's big. We'll get as clear as we can. Ah, you did it! You found one! But looks like a technical fingerprint. Now that you mention, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? This means we are out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn glove. Hey, calm down. That's the way it goes, something with the scientific investigation. Huh. But it does seem a shame. While we are at it, why don't we look at our prints? Black smut. Oh wow! Oh wow! This is just actually pretty cool. Oh wow! Oh wow! This is really cool, actually. Start it off. There. Dazzling. Anyway, this print looked like a effort to find. Let's mess it up right away. We're not done yet. This is quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? Yep. But who is it now? Goodman? Or Ken? Look at the fingerprint that we got from Mr. Edward. And point out the person you think left this print. Huh! You could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? And that means the print probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprint will most likely find this evidence locker? It's not Ken, not Mikens, not Marshall, not Goodman. It's Gumshoe. Huh, you even got Star. Yeah, it's Gumshoe. Yeah, it's his locker after all. Aha! So the prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, is it right? Give me to this so what loop. Guess probably because I was thinking so what? Okay, so we come up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was another hidden print. Yep. Wait, can we investigate anything about this? Maybe there's an AdWord label or something. Okay, it's done. Let's check it. But there with the blood was wiped away, right? So we'll end up finding it only chemical mean. And difference will ever will have only weight too. Oh, right. So that means no prints? Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints we weren't going to pay. Well... I cannot press enter, there's nothing happened. Or am I missing something? Oh! Get real thick powder there. Yeah, doing this kind of stuff is actually pretty exciting to me. It's pretty cool. Damn again! It's Ken! Wait. It's not. It looks really similar. Stuff begins. Oh, it could be Chick Marshall as well. Oh my god, it's Marshall. It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Marshall was involved. That's why he wasn't here. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This decided different from the takedown should sprint. The main reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh, so we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain. But why? Well, Officer Marshall, so our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. So wait, hold on. No. Huh. Wait, so it is them who plot things out. Oh wow. It is. Oh, I get another revelation. So I think that could happen is the motive, at least. They have a real grudge after the SL9. They have a real grudge. And they try to frame Edgeworth. They don't really necessarily have. They may have a grudge against Lana Sky. And maybe Goodman as well. Because Goodman is still a detective until this day, but Star and Marshall, they don't. Holy moly. Holy moly. Now we can see the motive. Alright, I'm not gonna reading this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can see it. Damn. Alright, I will play this game again tomorrow so I don't forget what happened I just witnessed today. Oh my god, it's another pick one! Damn! Oh my god! Damn, what a story there. So yeah, it's getting late here tonight, so I won't say anything much. So thank you so much for coming today. Have a good night, have a good sleep, or have a good day. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye.